Good evening, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday evening, and it's Candace Mae Gruber with Candace Mae Training and Services, and I'm live tonight, and I'll be honest, I'm not sure I really wanted to go live tonight. Have you ever felt like that, where you just don't feel like showing up? You've got commitments, you said you'd be there, but yet I don't feel like it. I mean, why should I go? Nobody comes online. Very few. Some of my videos are like over 400 views, and some are like 34. So it's time for me to go back and see what it is that everybody loved. All those views that were over 100, 400 views per video, so I can give you more of what you need. But for tonight, I just want to talk to you about that. Here in California, we've been shut down by our governor to non-essential businesses. No one can work unless you're essential. And that's a big deal. You know, we've been going through this for 9 months now. We're exhausted. We're tired of this. But our COVID rates are going high. My oldest daughter is a nurse in the hospital in San Diego, and it's packed. It's packed. They've doubled the beds in the ICUs, and it's packed out. And so it's a real concern. Things are bad. But how do you show up? How do you deal with life right now? How are you keeping your own morale going, let alone if you're a business owner and you have employees who are coming to work? They're afraid to come to work. They don't want to get sick. They don't want to bring that home to their kids. Maybe you're letting them work from home. I know the government agencies that I work with, most of them are working from home. Several businesses have key employees who are working from home, and others are coming into the office. That is a new height. We have to take care of ourselves. We need to take precautions. We need financial help. If you saw my Facebook page tonight or my LinkedIn page tonight, you'll see that I posted out there today, take action, get a message out to the governor and to the Congress about us needing more financing for small businesses. Take action on that. You'll find it on my page. But for now, I want to ask you, how are you dealing with everything? How are you showing up? Do you feel stagnant? Do you feel it doesn't really matter? Like, how do I keep going? So a lot of businesses have been shut down completely. Others are using loan money, getting by. Even large companies have been able to have to take out loans to get by and go forth. You know what helped me? When I felt like I don't even want to go live tonight. Why do I want to be here? Why is anybody even listening? They don't leave me a message. Some do, but leave me a message if you're here. Let me know what's happening in your life. Or better yet, connect with me. Schedule a time to talk with me. I'm offering you 30 minutes, complimentary. Let's check in and see how you're doing. But what got me moving tonight to show up here for you tonight was to say, one, I've committed to this and I care. Why do I do leadership and strategic business consulting and executive coaching? Why do I work with women in leadership? Because I care. Because I want to make a difference in people's lives. And in order to do that, I have to show up. When they don't feel like showing up, who is going to encourage you? I can encourage you. Your coach can encourage you. But you have to find an inner strength within yourself. Connect to your source or your God or wherever your faith is, your higher power, so that you can be resilient. Because as a leader, we have to be resilient. We have to get up faster than the people around us because we're leading them. When they're stagnant and they're discouraged, we have to be their cheerleader to move them on. But granted, there will be times that you will hit stagnation. You will hit discouragement. And you need to find your inner strength to move on and step into that role. You need to see further, farther, and faster than those around you as a leader. And right now, we're back in this crisis. We've never left, but it just keeps stepping. And here we are at the end of the year. It's December 8th, right? And we're going to be like time to reflect. And right now, maybe if you're feeling stagnant or if your business has been, non-operational, shut down for the time being, maybe this is another time for you to take advantage and review the year like you've never reviewed a year before. Go back through 2020. Do you have a calendar? Do you have a hard copy calendar, or if it's all online? Do you ever monitor your time, like track? If you haven't, maybe you take the time for a couple of weeks where you're tracking your time. Where are you spending it? Are you spending it on your marketing and getting your messages out there and writing your copy? Are you spending your time in sales and closing deals and trying to figure out ways to provide solutions to your customers? Are you working on fulfillment, product fulfillment, like providing the services that you said you will? Where are you spending most of your time? Or is it on customer success, customer service, making sure that your customer needs are met? These are things to think about. But in your year-end review, it's time for you to actually pull your calendar up and go back through the entire year, day by day, and see where you spent your time, categorize out your time, and what did you do that was successful, and what did you do that wasn't successful? Where did you spend time that was wasted, and where did you spend time that was quality? And you know what? 2020 might be a really great year. As hard as it's been, sometimes we learn our strongest lessons in the most difficult times. And during this year of 2020, when we've had the lockdown multiple times, maybe it's given you insight into things that you want or desire that you haven't been able to put into your life before. Maybe up until 2020, March of 2020, maybe you were so business focused you didn't have time for your family. Maybe during this COVID time, you ended up actually being able to find time to spend with your family, and you decided you liked them. Of course, maybe you decided you didn't. I know mental health and I know domestic violence all have been up, probably because of locked into small spaces with people. People get scared and they react. But this is a great time for you to invest in yourself, for you to figure out what are those things that are causing you to react in negative ways, because those are insights that we can work on and grow you. And as we grow you through those places, you're going to find opportunities and your business is going to explode, because you're going to see new things that you didn't see before. You're going to build strength in areas that you didn't see before. And those are things that we can talk about in a strategy session. So as you're going back through the year, maybe I'll do a whole nother session just on the year-end review. But go back through your calendar, go back through to-do lists that you've been working on. If you have a journal, I keep a journal every day. At the end of the day, I summarize my day and where I spent it and the wins and so forth, so that I'm ending my day with gratitude. Because gratitude is huge and will shift you out of those moments of stagnation. In fact, I spend time in my morning with gratitude, so I start my day of what I'm grateful for. And that shifts you. And that gets you going. And then at the end of the day, as you reflect, go back into that. Look at your budget. Look at where you're spending money. Look at what you've gone through. I'm not going to keep you, but I'm grateful that you're here with me today. Whether it's live or on recording, thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. Thank you for thinking about where you are today and where you need to go, because we need to engage. We need to be fully engaged in what we're focusing on today and what we're focusing on this week and next week and the month and for the year. A group I belong to, we call it TAYS, Terrific Achievements for Today, TATS. And we have terrific achievements for yesterday, which are TAYS. And we have terrific achievements for the weekend, which are TAWs. And terrific achievements for the month, TAMs. Do you have them? What are they? In your morning when you wake up, focus on what you're TAT is for that day, your terrific achievement. If you could only accomplish one thing today, what would it be? Stretch yourself. Don't go through your list of things that you're going to do anyway. Figure out something that will move you forward. Even if it's just a small thing, moving you forward one step at a time each day will bring you movement, will keep you out of that stagnation. And when you take the time to reflect each day and spend time in gratitude, that too will shake you out of the stagnation and move you into a higher frequency of your energetic being and lift your mood and give you inspiration from your higher source, which will be creative ideas. And when you live out those creative ideas that drop into your head, what do you get? You get innovation. And that's what we need right now. We need innovative ways of doing business, innovative ways of connecting with people. So if you've been feeling stuck and stagnated or discouraged because of the things going on with the pandemic right now, I hope this gives you a little bit of hope so that you don't quit, you don't stop, you don't withdraw into stagnation and frustration. There may be moments, but building that resilience is critical. And that's what I like to do, is teach leaders how to build those tools of resilience. It's one of them. So for now, I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you for joining me. Have an awesome weekend. Well, it's only Tuesday, so have an awesome week leading up to your weekend. And if you want to reach out to me, there's my link, Candace Mae Training, Ask Me /strategy session -30. We'll talk soon.